Hey, hey, fellow travelers. Buenos dias. Good morning. Hello. Ready to sit? New week. Here we go. Turn my phone off. Deep breath. Just get yourself here. Whoops, that's not quite right. Move that in. That's better. All right. Well, good morning. I don't think there's very much to say about this. We're just going to sit and create the vibration of gratitude, settling in. Uh, One of the thoughts I had was, gratitude not as a single emotion, but the combination of several. And so far, I've aligned on, or believe it's going to be some combination of awe, humility, and appreciation. Um, I think there's probably other things that show up in there, maybe joy, thought of this morning. But, I think our pathway to gratitude is, I think you can pull on any of those threads and get there. I think once you start down the road of joy, you get to, it's an easier, I think you pass humility on the way, and maybe awe and appreciation show up. I think if you started with any one of those single emotions, you would find it easy to find yourself in gratitude. And any of those single emotions, like a single ingredient, is easier to get to than trying to get to the whole dish at once. I don't think you can get the whole dish. You can't just get lasagna, um, but you can get cheese, you know, and then the other ingredient. Metaphor is not quite nailing it for me, but at any rate, my point is when we say sitting in gratitude, I'm often left with the question, well, what the fuck does that mean? How do I get there? What does that even mean? And I'd like to hear from you, but for myself, I've discovered starting in one of those individual places is easier, lower bar, simpler to connect to. I can connect to appreciation like that if I want, anytime I want to. Um, and then from there, it's an easier path to experiencing the full blown gratitude. So let's play around with that this morning. So as you start, uh, I'll pick one, but if you would rather start with, we'll start with appreciation, but you can start with whatever you want. And see what it feels like to have that unfold itself into an experience of gratitude, and see how gratitude, you experience gratitude differently than just say joy on its own or just appreciation on its own. What's the frequency difference between those two things? What's the vibrational difference between those? Um, See what you think, see how it feels to you as you do it. Okay. So after I said there's not much to say, I rambled for 3 minutes. So there you go. Welcome to my mind. So let's start with closing the eyes, if that feels safe and comfortable for you. And you're just scanning the body, looking any excess energy that you want to shed. You can wiggle. Sometimes I like to tap my feet on the ground and feel the floor, connecting my butt to the seat. Taking a few deep breaths and just I'm watching some of that excess energy leave my body with the breath. So I'm left settled, like when you let muddy water settle. All that excess energy goes someplace and leaves the glass clearer than it was. bringing to your awareness the intention you have for this morning. What brings you here for this is the question. With a smile in the eyes, as you breathe through that smile, your awareness resting on the breath. As the air fills your lungs and you pause for a moment at the top, feeling how your body feels full of air, and then as it relaxes and the air and the energy escape, how does your body feel? We'll just let our attention ride our breath for a little bit. Nothing to change, just noticing the quality of the body and the air. Anytime the mind wanders, you can always come back to the anchor of the breath. Nice. And bringing to your awareness the easiest of those emotions to get to, either joy or appreciation or humility or awe. Any thought that evokes one of those emotions. You want to just focus on that for a couple breaths. Feel that emotion, that joy, that appreciation, awe, humility. Hmm. You might feel the smile grow. That's good. That's good. Let it grow. And if you don't, that's good too. Point is, you're not out to resist any kind of reaction in the body. Notice where in the body you feel that emotion and the sensations associated with it. Does it have a color or a shape or a heat or a texture, a weight? You just really want to feel that emotion in the body. And as you sit with that thought that evoked that emotion, that appreciation, or that joy, or whichever you picked, see if one of the other emotions isn't right there and available. So if you brought something to mind that brings you joy, notice which is the next of those emotions that's available. Is it appreciation? Is it humility? Is it awe? You just want to allow yourself to flow from that single point of emotion to the combination of all of them. Just see how far it gets. Don't force anything. Just notice. It's not better to have all of them. Notice how adding any of them changes the frequency, the vibration. And if you've gotten the combination of those emotions all wrapped in this experience, this thought, notice if it's not what you would normally call gratitude, humility, awe, joy, appreciation. And is there anything else? Any other ingredients you see? Hmm. Noticing the vibration, the frequency, setting the tone for your week. Imagining yourself moving through your week with this attitude, this orientation. Releasing that thought back, but keeping the vibration. A few more breaths, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hmm. Mm. Well, I'd love to hear from you what you discovered in that, what you heard in that for yourself regarding that little recipe for gratitude, how that was for you. Feel free to put that in the comments and take the time today, 2 or 3 times today, to stop. See if you can't pull on the thread of one of those ingredients and bring forth the whole vibration of gratitude when you do it. And I will see you tomorrow, people. Peace out. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Wayne.